Yes, please.
Okay. She looks in the mirror and all she sees is fraud. She looks in the mirror and all she sees is ugly. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the prettiest of them all? Not me, not her, not the girl in the mirror, and she's me, and I'm her, and we're the girls in the mirror. Not pretty, not perfect, and hidden from every light that can give us any false hope. Stepping out is a scare, and meeting people is a fear. A fear of being judged, a fear of being rejected. They call it social anxiety, but I call it my world. A world that thrives thousands of years, a world that is supported by thousands of tears. For all who don't know what I go through, this may sound exaggerated, but wait until you enter my world. The borders of my world guarded by trained soldiers called insecurities, the police called doubts, the market woman called criticisms, and the citizens called anxiety. I try to explain how I feel to my mom, but all she hears are excuses not to work. So if she can't understand me, then tell me who can. Now, food doesn't look sumptuous to me because all I see when I see food, all I hear when I see food are the criticisms. You eat too much, you're too fat, your cheeks are too puffy, go on a diet. Look at your weight, cover girls eat nothing. I really do try not to hear them, but I still do. They live in my head rent-free all year, so I just sit in front of my mirror all day and watch myself fade away because beauty is pain and there's beauty in everything, so what's a little bit of hunger? But I hope one day I'll be able to leave my world and finally stare at the mirror and say, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the ugliest of them all? Not me, not her, not the girl in the mirror. And she's me and I'm her and we're the girls in the mirror, smart and beautiful. Thank you.
That was nice and sweet. And this is just for the starters. Very nice and sweet. So mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the ugliest of them all? Well, tonight you say mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the prettiest of them all? And tonight you have pretty words coming your way. Courtesy, Briana. Yes, Briana Bachman is her full name. And that said, this our way of saying Kwaba to the Helakasa Online Talk Party. Let me say special salutes to Nerix Galaxy A20s. Salutes. And million salutes to Zoom user. I don't know who Zoom user is. And a billion salutes to my boss, Ibo Kojo, aka Sir Black, who makes sure this happens each and every Friday, right on the streets of Halakasa. Nice. All right, Briana, tell us what you've been up to. It's been long. It's been quite long, not too long, but it's been long since us had you on stage.
Yeah. Okay. School. Basically, I've been in school stuff. Basically, that's all I've been doing this whole time. Yeah, 1, 2, slip into writing. Yeah, but basically it's all school. Yes.
Nice. Okay, so what are you studying, if you don't mind sharing?
Human resource and Spanish.
Wow. Espanol. So how do you say Aquaba in Spanish, though?
Bienvenidos.
Bien what?
That's bienvenidos.
Bienvenidos. So bienvenidos to the Halakasa Online Talk Party. To all of you. Yeah, man. Nice. So tonight I go to share some pieces with Spanish flavor.
No.
Okay, no, yeah, but next time we hope to have you. All right. So tell us how did writing start for you as an artist?
Okay. My sister watches poetry a lot on YouTube. Okay, she used to watch a lot when I was just, and then I watched one piece with her by Jackie Hill, Weed. It was on Weed. And so when I watched it, I was like, okay, if there's weed, then why isn't there alcohol? So then the next day I was done with JHS. So then the next day I was like, okay, I'm bored. I have nothing doing. So I took a pencil, took a book. And then I don't know, from nowhere, I just started writing and I was just there writing. And then I got my first piece, alcohol. Alcohol was my first piece. So
I remember that piece. Piece. Was it the Shishi Slam you shared that piece?
Yes, it was the Shishi Slam.
It was it the third piece? Was one of the final pieces?
No, it was the second piece.
The second piece. When she dropped that piece, it was just like a bomb, trust me. Everybody went crazy. It earned you 30, right? Or 25?
Yes.
Yes, I remember that piece very well. And that tells you how good that piece was. Respect. And so that was your first piece?
Yeah, that was my first piece.
You don't
first
mean
ever. writing. Yeah.
Because that
Yeah.
piece, ladies and gentlemen, that piece felt like a piece that was like 100th piece, like from somebody who has been writing for so long.
I had
Wow.
never written ever before. I had never
Wow.
written first ever piece.
Wow.
Yes.
This really comes as a huge surprise, trust me.
Yeah.
And for many of the Black himself who were at the Shishi Slam, I believe they'll find this quite surprising. All right, so with that said, please, you can please share your comments through the chat box. So please keep the fire burning in that chat box, send your love, and let's share some love tonight with Briana. Wow, that really, really, really is surprising. So after writing, when do you really start performing?
Shishi Slam was my first actual performance.
You don't mean it?
Yes.
You don't say.
Yes.
Shishi Slam was your first performance?
It was first actual, like maybe I performed before, like it's not an actual performance. Maybe my friends, like they're doing something small, then they say, oh, yeah, but it's not nothing like Shishi Slam was my first actual thing in front of an actual crowd.
Wow.
Yes.
Trust me, I'm lost for words on that. Because see, she was phenomenal, and she came and she won that slam like a pro who had been practicing for like 20 years, and she won that slam hands down, no joke, and she sure deserved it. And that slam was the first of its kind, and ever since we've not had that slam again. We are waiting for it's a special kind of slam, so we might consider doing it again, maybe next year or 6 months later or something. So watch out. So check out the Helicopter on all social media platforms and follow us. I beg, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you get more updates on our events and exciting stuff with regards to poetry and acoustic music and other related art forms. Nice. All right, Salia, they talk chow. So let's have Briana serve as a second piece. Briana? Okay, we lost her for a moment. She will have her back. Okay, nice. There she is. So please unmute and serve us your second piece.
Okay. How are you? I wonder if people really ask because they care or because it's just courtesy. I wonder if people really ask because I matter to them or just formality. How are you? Well, let's do the math. My heart's torn into a billion pieces with a surging pain constantly reminding me that it's not going to get better. My eyes all swollen from either sleepless nights or nights I cried myself to sleep. My mind a war zone, blood spilled everywhere and every active member slowly dying from the effects of the war. My entire body just a walking dead filled with bullets, bullets named with accusations and lies from the lips of people on the outside breathing and functioning, but on the inside screaming and pleading for my release. You ask why? Because I'm a prisoner, caged in a body and locked in a world I can't seem to fathom, a world I so gladly want to escape from, but I can't. Because suicide sends you straight to hell, from a temple burning to an eternal burning. Is that even worth it? You can tell me it's going to get better, but that's a cliche I've heard a billion times over. Your consolation is just fuel to my fire. If you want to help, just pray for me, because I know God is going to come through for me. But until then, here's my answer to every question people are going to ask me. How are you? I'm fine. Thank you.
As simple as that. How are you? I'm fine. So do you mind throwing light on this piece? How did you get to write it? What happened? Which space were you in when you wrote this particular piece? Please unmute. Thank you.
I keep forgetting. It was a friend, you know that thing where you always ask people how they are, and then they're like, it's like a fixed answer. They will definitely say, I'm fine. Like, even if they are not fine, they'll definitely say, I'm fine, because like, that is like the answer that is fixed. So if I asked a friend how she was, and then I knew she wasn't fine, but then she was like, oh, she's fine. And I just sat down and I was like, let me write something on this. So then it just started coming like that. Yeah. I cannot hear.
Okay. Yes. Sorry. I was asking where have you shared this piece and what feedback have you gotten from the piece? And
I haven't shared this piece. Okay, it was the audio I used for the
entry.
the entry. Yes.
Oh, okay.
But apart from there, no one has heard it before.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So with a piece like that, what message you seek to portray?
Communication.
Mm.
That people should adopt to the habit of communicating. Like it's not everyone, like we can't tell how you're feeling by like we're not psychics to know your mind and know how you're feeling. So communication is very key. And when you're coming, like when you're with somebody, like you're supposed to tell, okay, I'm like this, I'm that. Like communication is so key. And then it's one thing that people do not do a lot, and then it's destroying a lot of relationships and stuff like that. So the message is basically communicate. Whatever it is, communicate, because nobody can read your mind to know how you're feeling. Yeah.
Wow, I love that. And that's deep-seated wisdom. I love what you said, because and I agree. Most often people rather choose to be silent than communicate their feelings, their emotions, and it gets the other person wondering what the thing is and trying to find answers for themselves, and brings about a lot of issues. So I very much agree with what you are saying, and I vibe with it. Nice. All right. So if you just joined, million salutes and a power. Let me say salutes to Ephraim. Yes, Ephraim will be on the next slam. So watch out for the next slam by Halakasa. Salutes also to my brother Hope the Poet. Hope the Poet was on a call last week. It was fire. I see my girl Nora Olali and one of the finest Halakashans as well. Yes, so you're all welcome. Please send in your comments, your questions, remarks through the chat box, and let's keep the party blazing. Nice. All right. Okay, somebody did ask some question, but I'm not going to ask that question. you can ask in that question, but this question, no, I'm not going to answer. Yes. So, Briana, where do you seek to take your art? What's the vision? What do you seek to achieve with all this? What is in it for you personally?
Okay. For that is, I just wanted to enter into the slam space because it looked fun. Like what I watched from YouTube and everything, it looked fun for me. So I just wanted to enter into the slam space because like it's just fun. It's like something I love to do because writing is just nice. But I don't know. I haven't thought about it that like so deep. I haven't thought into it so deep. So I'm just going with the flow. Whatever happens, what happens. I'm just moving with the flow.
Nice. And yes, on slam, many, including myself, believe slam is more like, I don't want to say the next phase of spoken word poetry, but that vehicle we've all been waiting for to jump on to take us to our promised land. In quotes, you understand? Many believe slam is that thing, that element that will really give spoken word poetry the voice that it truly deserves. What's your take on it? What do you think?
Okay. So wait, the question is, what is my take on slam being the thing that will pivot
exactly
writers? Okay. Yes, because like if you are just a writer who just writes and posts, and if you are comparing that a writer who just writes and posts to a writer who writes and performs on a stage and in different spaces, the person who will get more recognition is the one who performs on stage, because for you to express it is different when the words are being expressed through the person's actions on a stage. Because when I'm reading it, it won't convey the message you want to convey as much as when I hear you saying it. So I feel like the slam space is something that will pivot writers to the next level, because it's expressing the words in a different level, because the way an audience will read a piece and the way the writer who wrote the piece will perform it. The message that will be taken from the two different spaces, like two different messages. Because if I give you my piece and you read it, you're like, this word. But then if I'm to perform it before you, you're like, wow, okay. So I feel like, it's something that is like, if it's a sequence, it will really push writers like to a different level.
Yes, and the art itself, that's it, both writers and the art, right? All right, so still on slam, there's a slam workshop coming up, the Slam Impulse at the Goethe Institute, and I've informed you sign up for it. So tell us, why did you sign up for it? What are your expectations for signing up for the Slam Impulse, for the slam workshop to happen at the Goethe Institute? We'll be sharing more on that news later on the show. Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. I've actually never gotten a professional training on slam performance. So that's why I signed up for it, because I want to get it from a professional point of view, like how it is supposed to be done professionally. Because I just watch people on YouTube, and that's how I do it. I just watch people on YouTube, and that's the only training I've got for the performance. So being there physically to listen to learned people on this topic, on this whole training thing, I think it's good, because that's one reason I registered for it, because I was like, okay, if a professional person is letting me know how to stand, how to move, how to relate to the crowd and all of that, it will help me better than just like taking what I know and then using what I know. Yes. So
nice. Nice. A million salutes on that. So for those of you who might be interested in the Slam Impulse, please get with Halakasa and let's get you registered. This doesn't happen often. This doesn't happen too often. So please. Yes, that doesn't happen often. So please get into the Halakasa and let's get you registered. Nice. All right. So for those who just joined, let's have Briana serve as a third piece for the night. Thank you very much.
thank you.
And also special shout outs to Nerix, who hosted Halakasa and coordinated the event that in the last week at Sege. A million salutes, my brother. Salutes. All right, please go ahead, Briana.
Okay. What is stopping you from achieving your goals? What is your demon? My demon is fear. It binds me in chains and locks me up in a cage. It sets my dreams on fire and leaves me with just fantasies. All I can ever try to do is take a step, but that step never becomes a walk, but rather a talk. A contemplation on whether I'm ready or not, a contemplation on whether I'm worthy or not. When is it ever going to stop? Whenever I'm embarking on a journey, my demon reminds me of my weakness, it reminds me of my flaws. Trying is not enough, you need to be fully prepared, it taunts me every day. I try to seek assistance, but nothing ever works. My hands are tied, I need help. Okay, there, thank you. That's a short piece.
Wow. Short, but very, very deep, I must say. I was actually looking for more. I was waiting to hear more. And what do you think about darkness, about brokenness, about demons, which things that oftentimes are perceived as negative pulls on people? What's your take on it?
Okay, so I feel like everybody has a demon, something that pulls you back, something that draws you, like whenever you are moving forward, something that is always like constantly trying to make you stagnant. So one thing is that about it is that you're supposed to acknowledge that you have this weakness or this demon, and then try to find it. Because when you find it, that's when you acknowledge it, that's the biggest step. That's the first and most important step. Then you try to find it. When you find whatever it is, then you work on fighting against it, because there's always a strength I would say there's always a great amount of strength in every weakness. So if you're able to find that out that this is your demon, this is your weakness, you can tackle it from there, and then you can overcome it. So yeah, I hope I have answered the question though.
Yes, you have answered it. But it's quite an interesting topic, I must say. Some also love the dark, some also love their demons. Personally, I love my demons. Trust me, I do.
Wow.
Because it's when they are alive or when they come up, those are the few times I'm reminded of the fact that I'm only a human and I don't have it all. And it keeps me humble, you know. So even though so some of those things serve as negative pulls, in my opinion, they also serve as strengths in disguise. But I love what you said about fighting those demons, tackling them and all. Some also believe that rather than fight them, you have to embrace them. It's quite tricky. So, but have you ever won a fight against any of your demons?
Let me see. I'm trying to remember a demon. Trying to see if I want to fight. If I remember, I'll let you know.
Nice. All right. So that question also goes to you, the audience. Have you ever been able to fight against your demon or your demons? And what is your relationship with your demons? Do you love your demons, or you are trying to get rid of all of them? For me, I'm trying to love them. I'm trying to love my brokenness. I'm trying to love my darkness. It's not everybody who's able to love their demons. If you can and you can fight them, you can defeat them. Please do so and go ahead. But I would love to hear from our cherished audience and family members who are on the call tonight also, what their opinions are on the subject. Yes, so Briana will share more with us. All right, so Briana, before you share your third or fourth piece, how has your engagement with the Alakasa affected you as an artist and your art?
Okay. Okay, so when I joined, when I came into the space, into the whole poetry space, into Ihalakasa, yes, it was very interesting because I met so many poets. I haven't been in the company of a lot of poets before, and then I've met so many talented poets. Like they're so good, and then I just watched them. I'm like, wow, where have you guys been all this time? You know? It's like it's just amazing. It's just amazing to meet all of them, and then they're all fun. And I'm coming. What was the question again?
I think you are even answering the question, but just refresh your mind. I was asking how your engagement with Halakasa, how has it affected your art or you as an artist?
How's it affecting me? Okay, yes. It has pushed me to do more because I'm looking at all the great poets on stage perform. I'm looking at all of them and I'm like, wow, I shouldn't be slacking because I shouldn't be sitting and thinking, oh, I'm okay. Like I had to do because I'm seeing them on stage, you know, I'm seeing all of them. You know, the first time I came Shishi Slam when Bopa performed before, I was like, wow, am I going to beat her? I cannot do this. I was like, whoa, how am I going to do all this? So I was like, and then I was like, well, you know, we came to have fun, so let's just go.
Nice.
So yeah, it pushes you, it pushes me. So being around is fun, it's good, very good.
Nice. Thank you for those beautiful words. And with that said, shout out to Ponkwa, the fancy girl. She's not on the call, but wherever she is, I've extended the love from Briana. Straight up, I love the respect and the love going on, and that's what holds a halakasa. We compete, but we don't compete. To understand, even when we compete, it's all love. When we slam, it's all fire, but it's all love as well. Nice. And that said, salute to my brother Nino, who just joined. Great. All right, so let's have Briana serve us fourth piece. And the show continues.
Okay. Okay. Stories untold. Lips shut, voices hid, can they cry? They asked, who do you call at your lowest? Who is that one person? And all the answers I heard were the same. Nobody, because I am a man, so no one cares. They are not allowed to cry because society says men don't cry. They are not allowed to feel because society says you have to be strong because you're a man, of course. Even before their first words, they were assigned the roles of soldiers. We talked for the women and defended their case, but now can we talk about the men? Your Honor, I'm bringing their case because they have had enough. This is for the man who's afraid to cry because society says no. This is for the man who cannot allow himself to feel because society says you have to be strong for the others. For the man who's heartbroken, for the man whose heart breaks into little pieces every single day and has no one to talk to because there's no therapist ready to listen to him. This is for the man who's scared of therapy because, you know, who needs therapy when you're a man? Yeah, of course. This is for the man who has unhealed scars and untold stories. For the one who thinks suicide is the only option right now. Yes, he hits. Yes, he abused. Yes, they drank. Yes, they smoked. Yes, they did everything you're accusing them of. But whoever asked them what caused them to be like that, whoever asked what happened before they became who they are now, whoever cared to hear the story. For all the men under these categories, we see your hurts and we see your pain. And with all sincerity, we are really sorry. Thank you. That's it.
A moment of silence for this particular piece, no lie. Charlie, this really got me, and I know it got everyone on the call, Charlie, the men on the call. Because these are things often pushed aside. Because a man in society, a man is supposed to he's not supposed to show emotions. A man is supposed to be strong in quotes. A man is not supposed to shed tears. A man is not supposed to because shedding tears will be a sign of weakness for many. And they say big boys don't cry.
Exactly.
But you forget men have hearts too, and it's a natural build, and men have feelings just as any other species. But any other species, Charlie, they won't go deep. Just as women also. Let me keep it there in that bracket. All right. That was very heavy. Trust me, that was very heavy. For a moment, I didn't know what to say to that piece. But thank you so much for delving deep into the universe and bringing out a piece like that and speaking out for a topic that is often not discussed because people think it's not important. But then there are a lot of men hurting out there, like going through a lot of. I was going to say something, but I was going to say the S word, but forget. I'm not going to going through a lot of mess. And, for fear of what society might say, for fear of what others might think of them as being weak, most of them bottle it up and they keep sighing, and that's what sends them to the place of no return and all. Thank you so much, Briana, for sharing that deep piece. I was about to ask how old you are again, but forget, that's just rhetorical. Nice. We are sharing love, we are sharing fellowship, we are sharing words, and we are eating words here with a special chef, a special lyricist, a special wordsmith, Briana. And Charlie, it's nothing but beauty. And let's see, let's read some of the comments that have come through so far. Yes, and just as Nino got in, he was all excited. And he went like, I'm finally here. He struggled to get here. Yeah, Charlie, thank you so much. Always exciting to have you on the call. And hope goes like, I'm learning so much from Briana. Beautiful words spewing out. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Hope, and thank you for the beauty you shared with us. Also last week, Nino again goes like a great storyteller. No lie, I do agree 200%. And Hope says, big boys don't cry. Yes, with a teary emoji. Charlie, that piece truly got me. And I'll go back definitely to go and listen to that piece again. So for those of you who like to go back to this particular episode, it's on YouTube. So you can please check our YouTube page to re-experience the vibe again. You understand? Yes. So please keep the okay. Yeah. Nerik says Briana with the brains. Yes. I do agree. Young but mighty. Trust me. And Briana is one of the artists that I personally look out for, and I'm hopeful because trust me, if there's that next level, it's artists like Briana, Hope the Poet, Nino, Ephraim, Nora, it's a black already who's in the driver's seat. The other ones and many more who will drive us to that place, and enough respect. All right, so let's see. Let's get to know what is happening around town. Let me share my screen shortly. Yes. Okay, I hope you can see the screen. All right, so we have the Slam XL. The Slam XL is the road to sorry, let me let somebody in before Moon just got in. Okay. So the Slam XL. Slam XL is the road to the Africa Cup of Slam Poetry 2023. Yes. So if you believe you have what it takes to represent Ghana in the Africa Cup of Slam Poetry, please do well to register with Halakasa, and let's get you on stage, and it is free entry. Yes, it will happen at the Goethe Institute on the 26th of August. Nice. We also have the Slam Impulse. Slam Impulse is the workshop that Briana signed up for. So please do well to engage La Casa, and let's have you be a part of it. Nice. And that also is, we'll communicate more of the details to you. But then the deadline for registration is, although it passed by, it's still ongoing. So please do well to get with the number on your screen, 02050438990. 02050438990. All right, nice. So we also have the World Championship Poetry happening in Belgium, Brussels, on 27th of September to 29th of September. So please do well to stay connected, so you get to know what's happening in that space as well. Nice. All right, so that'll be all for now. There's the other shows also coming up. We also have the 19th Ghana International Book Fair. Halakasa is performing books, and it's a special one. It will happen on the 27th of August. 2 sessions from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., 5 p.m. also to 6 p.m. free entry at the National Theatre, Folks Place to be precise. Yes, and this one is a very special event, so please do want to pass through, and it is free of charge. Yes, and we also have what we call Artist Support Artists, ASA. So our sister Twitter Late has a home service for braiding. If you need your hair braided in style and in elegance, please get in touch with Twitter Late or get in touch with Lakasa, and we will link you up with her, and you get your hair looking all nice, gorgeous. Okay, all right. And if you need margarine, also our sister Effie has some nice margarine in store for baking and all occasions. We also have a major project by our sister Efumwa. She calls it the Aya Foundation. Aya, what Aya do is they go to deprived areas, to the rural areas, and they help make their schools better, and so as the elements that help their education better. So you can donate cement, you can make donations in money, and you can help be a part of this blessing. All right, thank you so much. So that will be the end of the announcement. So the show continues. So we have the amazing Briana on the call. Nice, Briana. So let's have your feed piece. Yes, and Moon just joined the call. Moon, salute, Akaba, to the party tonight. So please send in your love through the chat box, and let's us feel your thoughts. Nice. So let's have Briana serve us a feed piece. Okay. Thank you.
An ode to my stress. Hey, stress, let's break up. I know everyone says it's not you, it's me, but this time I want you to know it's you. Topic to learn, prayers to pray. If only I could press the pause button so life could give me a break. You're always there to remind me that I'm not strong enough. You're always there to remind me that maybe giving up is not as bad as people think it is. I toss, I turn, and toss and turn again until fear and frustration kick in, and finally the river of tears make their way. Buggy eyes from sleepless nights and to think I actually did something profitable with those nights. Well, no. Once again, another night of arguing with you, just hoping that you finally let me go, but no. Like a bee, you sting and leave your painful mark just to remind me that I'm a prisoner in your world. So I thought it through and I've decided to be playing with you. Let's break up because you are no help to me. I know you call me back, but I just want you to know that I'm not going to pick up. I sent a voice note because you always win arguments on a call, but no more. So this is goodbye, and I hope never to see you again. Thank you.
Charlie, how do you get to do me like this, Charlie? I love this piece. So just summarize that piece for us and tell us the idea behind this particular piece, the spirit behind the piece. But I find it very, very deep. Before that, Moon says here to support Burn the Poet. Yes, we'll be having Burn the Poet on a call very soon. All right, so please go ahead, Briana.
Okay, so this piece, I went for a program, and then there was a book that was selling. The title was "Hey Stress, Let's Break Up." So I saw it and I was like, wow, that's a really powerful line. I mean, it's short, but then it carries so much. So I was like, wow, okay.
For real.
And yeah, I looked within myself. I was like, yeah, I struggle with stress because like me and stress, we don't click. Like every time stress is fighting with me. So I was like, let me write something on it. So I went home that day after the program and then I just took my pen, my book, and then I was just writing. Yeah, so that was the idea behind the piece.
Nice. Charlie, how you put stress in person and you broke up with stress, Charlie. And Hope says the perfect breakup poem. Love it. Nice. All right, so we'll be having Ben the Poet coming up next week. Yes, so Moon, thank you so much for the support as well. But this is a very interesting piece, and Hope is trying to use this piece for something else. I beg this. She says breaking up with stress, and you are there saying it's the perfect breakup poem. So you've been waiting for a piece like this to do your things. All right, nice, Charlie. It's all love. I hope you don't break up. Is that I'll do a refix. Nice one. All right, so we look forward to a refix from our brother Hope the Poet, and perhaps a remix between Hope the Poet and Briana. Charlie, that'll be something else off the chains.
Yes.
Nice and sweet. All right, so Briana, tell us shortly. How does your family feel about your art, your poetry?
Okay. My parents are supportive. They came for Shishi Sam. So yeah, they were there for Shishi Sam. And then they are very supportive of it's like basically anything you do that is like that you want to do, that you feel like it's your passion. They are supportive of it. So they support me in any way possible. And my whole family supports me. My whole family was there actually for Shishi.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, they all are just amazing.
That's a rare blessing. If an artist and you have your whole family behind you like that. No wonder she came on stage and felt like one mouthpiece with 1,000 voices behind her. She was speaking for Charlie. All her ancestors were there on stage, and no joke.
Yes, and that was my dad's birthday, so it was a birthday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that should be a birthday he would never forget. The birthday you made him extra proud. Wow. But there was something different about Briana that particular night. She came in and she came with her ancestors and her family members, everybody there inside. Nice. All right, so what has been that one thing you consider a challenge in your journey with the art?
I don't think there's anything that's a consistent challenge, Thinking about it, I don't think there's anything that is a challenge when it comes to writing, performing. I just go and then have fun.
Oh, okay, nice. So should there be a moment in life, a time in your life or in your journey with poetry, you come to that point where you feel like you have to make a choice, either to go with the art or to go with something that is most pressing on your heart? What would that choice probably be?
Well, wow. Wow. Between writing or performance or both?
Both on one
Both.
side, and something else that will take you off writing and performance.
Oh no, I don't think there's anything that can do that. Because that is what I write. I'm breathing the words. I'm a writer. You can't take me off. Yeah.
I remember I had a conversation with a brother of mine, and it was like he's fallen in love with this girl. He loved the girl so much, but the girl doesn't want to see him on stage because it feels like if he's on stage, other ladies are going to see him. So his on that crossroad is in a dilemma. He has to choose between his art and his heart. You know, and you was so confused. Should you get to that point, what would be your decision?
Okay, a human being, like physically, like nobody can like make me give up my art. The only person that can make me give up my art for something else is God. Apart from God, nobody will come and tell me, Briana, stop writing, stop performing because I don't want it to be done. You cannot tell me that because like who are you to tell me that? Exactly. So it's only God that can tell me that, okay, don't write. Then I'm like, okay, sure, yes, but apart from that, no human being will tell me that because I do what I want to do.
Nice. I respect that. And that's a brilliant answer and a hearty one from Briana. Briana has shared so much wisdom tonight. And that said, I was about to say there's a witch on a call. Yes, witch in the most positive way. We have Miss Bonkwa is on the call tonight. And earlier, Briana sent a shout out to Bonkwa and she expressed how her salute to Bonkwa and how she felt when she saw Bonkwa do her thing. And it was all love. And tonight we have Bonkwa on the call to support Briana as well. I told you, Alakasa Charlie, it's all love, 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 and love. Yes, and my brother Da Costa, the poet, is also on the call tonight. So Akwaba to you also, Da Costa, the poet. Yes. F Rhyme says there's no heart without art. Oh, nice. You find art in heart. So you find your heart going somewhere where your art is missing, then you have to watch it. Bring yourself back to that right place. Yes. Hope says, Mama Bonkwa, I salute. Yes, straight up. And she says she responds. Yeah, man. Tonight we have Briana on the call. Yes, so please do want to follow Alakasa on all social media platforms. We do this each and every Friday. We've done this ever since the very first lockdown till now. No joke. I've even lost count on how many episodes of this event we've had. And the main event happens, the physical event of this, the physical version of this show happens every first Thursday of every month at the National Theatre, 7 to 9 p.m. Yes, every first Thursday. But this very one, the online show happens each and every Friday. So if you happen to be there and you feel like, Charlie, come party on a Friday, pass through the streets and we'll be grateful to host you and share fellowship with you. Nice. So let's have Briana share with us her sixth and last piece. Please do want to ask the questions. If you have anything to ask, do so through the chat box. Thank you very much. All right, Briana.
Okay. People call me a helper because I help them in the good and the bad. During parties, they invite me and I help them celebrate. During difficult times, they call for my help and I gladly help. I soothe them, I calm them down, relax their nerves. When I enter them, I make them feel me through their veins, their capillaries, and their arteries. They think I'm the way, the truth, and the life, but little do they know I'm the darkness, the falsehood, and the disgrace. I make them feel good, I make them feel better. They're incomplete without me. When they see me, they go crazy, they become addicted to me. Because of me, they've been through so many rehabilitation centers, seen so many doctors, taking so many medications, and are influential. When I swim through their veins, I poison their thoughts, I make them hallucinate. Part of them says, no, I'm the key to their downfall and disgrace, but the other part encourages them and says, yes, I'm the key to their peace of mind and relaxation. They know what is right, but they have a glimpse of hope in me that I am the solution to their problems. They welcome me into their body and make me the chief executive officer. I gladly come in and make them my slaves. They think I'm helping them, but rather I'm leading them to sin. When they see me, they think they've seen the light, but little they know I'm darkness itself. My smile alone is enough for them to take me. When they see me, they think I'm the end to their tunnel, but little they know I'm just the beginning. When they see me, they think I'm the escapism, but honey, no, I'm rather the genesis. I am sweet, I am cunning, I am beautiful. I'm being invited to every party, every social gathering, because guess what? I am the guest of honor. Now they want me to take the wheel, but before that, they want to know who I am. Who am I to refuse my faithful subjects? Who am I to say no to them? So I allow them to know who I am. I'm alcohol. Thank you.
Dale. Wow. See, I've been waiting for this piece all night, trust me. And she saved it for the last. I am alcohol. See, this piece took us all by surprise. We never had no idea what she was talking about. More that brokenness. So much depth in this particular piece. So much depth. And this one is on addiction. Nice. All right. So Briana, tell us, which poets inspire you, be it in Ghana, in the world, on YouTube? YouTube is a word on its own too. So which poets inspire you as an artist?
Ezekiel Azonwu.
Yeah, P4CM.
Yes.
That's a poet.
Amazing poet.
Nice. I know Ezekiel. And for those of you who follow P4CM, you know Ezekiel. Do you guys know we had one P4CM poet in Ghana in 2017? GF Soldier. I don't know if you know GF Soldier, Briana.
No.
Oh, check out GF Soldier. He's also a member of the P4CM. But Charlie, that was heartbreaking though. Nice. So Briana says he's inspired by Ezekiel. If you know Ezekiel, you know. Then she Briana has some raw off a master lyricist, a master performer. Ezekiel is no joke.
Learn about these slides, and I learned
Hello.
one that leads to safety. Which one? I don't know. Slides change definitions at will. One day the right is safety, one day it's the left. That's having bigger everything's good one day. Easy. Please try and error.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Nice. Sorry, I think you lost me. So do you mind responding to the question?
There was a question. I didn't get the question.
Yes, I was asking, what are you bringing? Which addition? What are you bringing? Anything you are bringing to help revamp or accelerate the energy of the spoken word poetry in Ghana?
What am I bringing?
Yes. What should we expect? What should we expect from you? Or Ghanaians and the world expect from Briana?
Okay. Wow, that's a big question. That's a Ghanaian question. It's okay. I'll just say, let me say suspense. What I'm creating is suspense. You never know what to expect because there's always something new. There's always something different. So, so I don't even know what they should expect, but they should just be in high spirits for the best and The best will bring the best.
Straight. So wise words from Briana. Briana has shared light, love, bliss, and some magic with us tonight, and it's been amazing. So please do also. You can visit the YouTube page to for those who just joined. My brother, my sister Larisha Asadari Awinso just joined us. We say a call about the show just ended. Though we'll leave the link open for about 5 minutes, so we can all vibe and share some love before we close the link finally. But tonight has been amazing with Briana. Briana, what are your last words? But before you share your last words with your people, let me say shout outs to my brother Da Costa, the poet, F Rhyme, Hope, the poet, Laurentia Asadari Awinso, Miss Bonkwa, Moon, yeah man, Nerix, Galaxy, Nerix, Nino, my brother Zoom user, and my boss Ibo Kojo Ibo, aka Sir Black, and special salutes to Briana Bachman, who came through with her amazing self. Nice. So Briana, what are your closing? What message do you have for us to end a beautiful show like this?
Okay. First off, I want to say a really big thank you to Sir Black for creating this community, this community of poets, because before I didn't even know that there was something like this existing in Ghana. So I want to say wow, and then a big thank you to him, and please keep doing the work you are doing because it's amazing. And then thank all the organizers of all the different poetry events. Yes. And then to all the poets, to all the amazing poets on the line. No matter what happens, don't stop writing. Don't stop sharing your words, expressing yourself through the words, because everybody here is so amazing. The Ihalakasa family is amazing. Poets. So keep doing you, yes. And those are my words.
Nice. Thank you so much for those beautiful words and also comments coming through from Miss Bonkwa. She says, Briana, thanks for the shout out. Truly humble. My brother Da Costa says, love the elements of surprise. So much twist, my dear, with love emojis. Nice one. All right. So thank you all so much for joining the call tonight. And the show wouldn't have been beautiful without you. So with that said, wishing you the best of the weekend. Charlie, no time, no day. So whatever you want to go to, just one. That project you want to start, go ahead and start it. Is it that you succeed or not? So, but better you tried than not. That girl, they feel go tell him. That boy, go tell him, Charlie. That exam she gets, forget that exam. It's just paper and ink. You go kill up straight up. All right. So love from Halakasa. Salutes once again to Sir Black. All right. So the link is open. You can please unmute, say hello to somebody, because this is a virtual space, but something supernatural things happen. People do connect right here in this church. All right. So I'm Natiogli, and it's always a great honor coming your way and doing this with you. I've always done this with Ifumwa. Ifumwa is not here tonight, but next week most probably you might find her. Nice. All right. So best of the weekend, best of the week. So please,
That's me. I'm here.
Hey, yeah. Oh, okay. So Ifumwa is Zoom user. I beg. Charlie, sorry. sorry. So Ifumwa was hiding, lurking in the dark. Wow.
What do you say?
Oh, I see. And I would want to sound. Wow, Charlie.
I enjoyed you, and I enjoyed the way you were open, the way you answered your questions, and I love the pieces too. I have missed you. Why? Come to talk party. Come to party.
Please, I will.
Nice. All right, so you can please unmute. There was Ifuma hiding her gorgeous self with an infectious smile. Sena, what's your name, baby? Nice. All right, so please unmute, or we say goodbye. The landlord says we are left with 2 minutes to say goodbye. All right, so say something nice to Briana. Say something nice to somebody. Share love with somebody, please. Nino.
Yo, so you see, She did the line talk, and I mean, could I just soak up like my words not finished. I know if you comment, safe. Me, I'm today. I do the comment, Charlie. Charlie, today. Charlie. Different vibe, cry.
I told you.
Charlie.
I told you.
Briana, big ups, big ups. More grace,
Thank you.
oh.
Charlie, nice. Beautiful
I
words
hope
from
you're
brother.
single.
Behave.
Briana there, she always they leave you also.
Let me stop the recording. I'm like,